Hey guys, welcome back to Jason and Joni Builds. We are going to apply paint today. Instead of primer, it's actually going to be black. So I'm not a vain person, but I don't like to know I'm going to be on a video and not get cleaned up, but I just don't have time today. So I've got dust in my hair, my shirt's all stained up. So anyways, you guys know me for being real, so this is real. I'll get the paint out here in a second and I'll show you what paint we're going to use. And then I'm going to get to wiping it down and get the paint on there. We're losing daylight, and Joni wanted to get out here and video this. And honestly, I've just been sanding all day long. My poor fingers are getting sore. So let's do this. All right, so the paint I'm going to use on the frame is this Hot Rod Black. It's a 5-star product, extreme. It's got like a semi-gloss finish to it. So that's what I want. I didn't want gloss. I don't like a gloss frame, but I don't want it flat either. So semi-gloss. So anyways, so this is what I'm using. This is Ken at Ken's Pro Colors. This is what he recommended. I told him what I was trying to do. I didn't want to base clear it. I just want to shoot it and be done. So this is single stage. It's got the activator. And so we'll probably go for about 2 coats. Well, I might do a little bit more than that, because with this, it isn't as forgiving as primer. So I'll probably do a kind of a stick coat, basically just kind of lay it down, try not to cover it all so I don't run it. Come back and do maybe 2 more coats. I just want to make sure I cover it good. I've got it suspended so I can get underneath it. I've got the front and rear end back there ready to go. I've been sanding on those. So I just hope that these all turn out well. Joni wanted me to show you what activator goes with the paint. So this is the activator. I don't know the ratio. I haven't read the instructions yet, but this is what I'll be using. And this is what we're going to wipe the frame down with. I think I may have showed you guys this last time, but it just makes sure everything where I've touched it gets all that off the frame. And just make sure you use a lint-free cloth so you don't have to start having little fibers everywhere. All right, let's wipe it down. I had a guy that he's been following us about since the beginning, Norm. He sent me some pictures of his front and rear end that he's painted. Man, it really looks good. I ought to ask him if I could show some pictures. I'd flash them up here on the screen, so maybe by that time, if he does, I'll show some pictures that he sent me. He did a really good job. He kind of did he painted his housing a different color than his tubes, and it looks neat. It is different and it's really clean. But that's the kind of thing, how you make it your own. You can get in here and play with different colors and all that stuff. But and one thing I didn't touch on was I sanded all this with 220 grit sandpaper. So that way, the 220 you won't see as many in the sand scratches, and it being on a frame and a semi-gloss, it shouldn't be too bad. We'll go way more than that when we do the body. But for what we're doing here, I think it'll look nice, and if it doesn't, we'll sand it, paint it again. So I don't want to. this is just a good step forward that we're making right now. Just a wet spot. So this is, it'll be about 30 minutes of this. We've got to start painting.
Okay, see ya.
You going?
I'm gone. I'm out of here. So we'll be back in a little bit.
Yeah. All right, guys, we're all wiped down, and I've got my paint mixed. This particular paint is 4 parts paint, 1 part activator, and 1 part reducer. So we've got all that. I'm mixing it up. We're gonna start spraying, and Joni won't be in here, so when we come back, it'll be black. So she doesn't need to be in here smelling all this mess. So let's just hope it turns out pretty. All right, I'm gonna start. You gonna hang out or are you leaving?
I guess I'll hang out for a second and then I'm gonna leave.
All right, well, if you don't mind, push the door shut and put one of those bottles behind it. Stop.
Alright, so remember, kind of scoot the duct over when you close the door.
All right, guys, so back out here the next day, a shave and shower later. But anyways, the frame turned out really nice. It about wore me out, but I don't know if Joni can show you. It's got a really good finish to it. I was looking for, like I was telling you, that semi-gloss chassis black, and it turned out really nice. If you look up here, it's kind of got a little haze to it. It's because it just rained, and the temperature differential and all setting in here, so I'm glad the paint's had time to cure. But I couldn't be any happier with it. So anyway, we can show them you see the backing plates here. It turned out real nice. Back there.
There we go.
I hate to sell that moisture on it. And then the front and rear end, they're black. This is a big, really big step. So I'm happy with this. I do have a run or two, and I'll be honest with you guys, when you're painting like inside and you're trying to coat it, paint back from the other side, trying to get your gun in there, I did really good except for one spot. I did put a run in it, I'll tell you. And it ran it right there, but that's actually behind the fender.
Well, part of this is moisture, so.
Right. You see, yeah, you can see when I wipe my hand down, that moisture goes away. But that's behind your wheel tub under the hood, so it won't be seen. But I guess we're all human. But it's just, you know, I was like a contortionist getting up underneath it, trying to get all the nooks and crannies. But anyways, I'm tickled to death that Joni pushed me to get this done because this was not in the plan. I really didn't feel like I had it in me this weekend, but
Well, there was rain in the forecast for the next 2 upcoming weekends.
that's true. So,
So we have one day in the 60s with no rain.
yeah, we took a little trip up to the beach a little while ago, go have some lunch, get Joni away from
The gray.
away from the gray, away from the house for a little bit.
Oh, the gray skies.
Yeah. So it was pretty. So
It was a little cloudy there, but still, a cloudy day at the beach is still a day at the beach.
That's right. So, as long as you're happy. So, anyways, more progress on the Bronco. We will, not sure what we'll be attacking next, but hopefully it'll be something fun and keep moving this project forward. So we will see you on the next one. Thanks for tuning in, and you guys have a great day. Bye.